What is going on here?
I packed my bag with me to go surprise my ex-boyfriend in New York City for his birthday.
Bad idea, you will get pregnant.
So this is a really big deal. He's had this trip plan with all of our friends for a while now, but last minute my husband and I decided to go surprise him.
Wait a minute, what?
My husband and I decided to go surprise him.
Where is your husband's manhood? Did your ex steal it from him?
My ex-boyfriend and I used to see each other weekly, but now that I moved, I don't get to see him often.
As it should be, lady. You are married to a chicken, evidently, but respect your chicken.
Even though he's my ex-boyfriend, he is still my best friend in the entire world, and we stayed so close. I'm also so excited that my husband gets to come with me because him and my ex-boyfriend have gotten so close over the years.
Aha! That is when he stole his manhood.
Plus, my husband's ex-girlfriend is actually going to be there too.
Wait, what?
First, I didn't really want her to come.
Aha! Because she knows what she is doing with her ex and doesn't want the husband to do the same.
But then I realized that if she comes, then her and my husband will hang out more, and I get to spend more time with my ex-boyfriend. I can't wait to see him. This is going to be so much fun.
This is the worst thing I have seen since fried chicken phone case.
Respect your chicken is such a great line. Plus, it seems like one big happy family until it isn't. Next, we have a girlfriend who decided to shave her boyfriend's beard just because she didn't like it.
I didn't like his beard, so I took matters into my own hands.
No!
Here, let me fix it for you. He was devastated.
Why would you do that? What if I took that and I cut your hair off?
I told you I didn't like your beard.
This is obviously so messed up, and the amount of self-control that that man displays is honestly worrisome. If her husband or boyfriend or loved one did this to her, she would flip out because we all know that this is absolutely crossing a line. But what's most worrisome is that her display of control over his physical features, he doesn't understand that it's not okay, even when she's listening to all of the solid points he's making.
Yeah, that's gotta be a pretty solid reason for a breakup. Plus, beards definitely can take a lot of time and effort to grow and maintain. Now, this next influencer was unhappy at Simone Biles' boyfriend wearing her Olympic gold medals.
Take her medal off. Take her medal off. Was it you, Mr. Simone Biles, who was flying through the air yesterday? Was it you who spun like a top 30 times in the air and landed without stumbling? No. You were taking notes in the audience, and I thought that was cute. I was going to give him a pass. I thought him keeping score in the audience was kind of cute. And I was gonna take it easy on him. To open Instagram, why is her medal around your neck? For the picture? For the picture that you post? After all we've learned nothing? What a choice. What a choice. He's like, this is my only time to wear a gold medal around my neck, so I guess I'll just take this chance now.
I get you don't know what the resemblance of a man in companionship is, but it's okay. Relax, Otto. But I was on live the other night when she did, and she won that medal. And I knew when they showed him in the stands taking tally, and she said, that's just so cute. And he had his shirt on, and he negotiated in his contract to attend the Olympics and miss parts of training camp when he signed with the Bears. And he's there supporting her. I knew. And when she won and they were out and about in Paris and they showed him behind her with her family and, she was signing autographs and stuff. I knew the miserable brigade were going to make think pieces about it.
That influencer was acting like if it were her relationship. Plus, how can she be so salty over what seems to be a happy couple? Next, we got Johnny Depp showing off his wit.
How do you keep so cool?
Air conditioner.
Your girlfriend. You have a girlfriend.
You broke up with me.
7 days ago you had a girlfriend. Well, I just wanted a break then, not a whole break up.
You said to me right now you don't want to be with me.
Something?
Sorry?
Are you trying to make me jealous?
What do you mean I'm trying to make you jealous? I just followed a few guys. I don't even know who they are. What? I'm single. I can do what I want.
You're not single, hon.
You broke up with me. We broke up.
You just came out of a long-term relationship. Is this the kind of respect that you're showing me then?
What do you mean?
It's not. nice behavior, is it?
Well,
Like,
it's
that's
not nice behavior
not
for you to break up with me, is it?
I'm not following your brothers on Instagram and liking their pictures and asking
Yeah, but I'm
them
not
for
following your
pictures.
sister, am I?
How can someone not want you and not want others to have you either? Plus, he should have cut that conversation short so he can move on quicker.
So I just came across this, and this young woman is bragging that a man that she has no interest in got her all of these flowers. And then she proceeds to say, it's always the ones that you don't want. You know why that is? Because the ones that you want someone else. That's why that is. See, dating is a dance. It's trying to get two people on the same page, liking each other the same at the same time. That's what dating really is. Move on and find someone that deserves what you're going to do for them because they like you as much as you like them.
Yeah, stuff like this is why chivalry is becoming pretty much non-existent nowadays. Plus, it is said that you cannot negotiate attraction. Next, we have a guy who is just trying to demonstrate some double standards.
I'm not, because I work too hard to get to where I'm at. So I put the work in to get to where I'm at. And I'm not just going to be...
You're the prize. You're not compromising.
I'm not. When it comes to that, I'm not. When it comes to that, I'm not. And that's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for it. If I ask y'all what y'all want, we already know the list and go from the ceiling to the floor.
That's not true. Not necessarily.
Right.
I ain't asking for much.
Okay, I'm asking one thing. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not as shallow as you, Daryl.
So I'm asking for one thing.
No, I have a girlfriend. What? I said I have a girlfriend. Go away, please. I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. Can you hear me? I have a girlfriend.
You know, I think he has a girlfriend, but I guess sometimes we just want to be left alone.
I don't like flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops really get me.
Okay. Don't like the dogs out?
I don't like the dogs out.
Oh, if they're just like not funny, I guess. Yeah.
Not funny?
Because people are tired most of the time.
I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Yeah, no thanks, the professionalism. I mean, what was one trying to accomplish there? Next one might be a bit rough.
I'm looking at a joke.
Okay, hold on. Why do your jokes have to be coming at me? Why can't you make a joke that's just naturally funny? Why do you have to come at me and make fun of me?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Stewie, yeah? It's not your fault.
Scottie Pippen Jr.'s life continues to be a challenge because of his mother's choices. Larsa Pippen used to be married to Scottie Pippen, NBA Hall of Famer, played with Michael Jordan on the Bulls. After becoming friends with the Kardashians and whatnot and breaking up with Scottie Pippen, Larsa started to date people like Future. This was all happening when Scottie Jr. was in high school. So every game he went to that was an away game, the other team bumped Future throughout the entire game. Among others, Larsa Pippen also used to date Malik Beasley. Why am I telling you about Malik Beasley? Well, Malik Beasley just got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. And who's currently on the Lakers? Scottie Pippen Jr. Imagine the first dap up. Yo, what up, Malik? I'm Scottie. Yeah, I know who you are. I used to be with your mom. Poor Scottie Pippen. No, man.
Some crazy stuff. Definitely seeing some similarities to the Logan Paul ordeal. And professional daters do in fact exist. Check out this next one.
Logan Paul's been getting some heat because he proposed to his girlfriend, Nina Agdal,
And apparently all these photos surfaced of her dating a lot of other successful men in the past. Leonardo DiCaprio, Joe Jonas, Adam Levine, bunch of rappers, basketball players. And look, we don't know everything. Maybe they have this absolutely amazing relationship together. But the very concerning thing is she has this long history of jumping from one successful man to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And like, what's the reason that that's going to stop with Logan? Then there's also this clip of them talking about the ring.
It's absolutely stunning and perfect.
How much did it cost? I'm not going to say.
No, you can say 6 digits.
He's trying to be classy, not talk about how much he spent, but she still wants to brag about the money. Like, obviously, the money and the wealth is very important to her. That all being said, I wish him the best, but this seems like a case of a man who doesn't really understand his full value in the dating market and is settling for a less than ideal situation.
2, 7. I'll give you a 2. Yeah, I'll give you a 2 as well.
Well, I was going to give you all $100 each, but since you rated me a 2, you get nothing.
Got a muscles 2. I got a muscles 2,
Wait, say what you just said again?
I think the dishwasher might be broken. Have you been rinsing it out properly?
Hold on, let me see your hand. Does that hurt?
No.
Other hand? Does that hurt?
No.
I think our dishwasher's fine then.
Humbled. Yeah, we could use a helping hand or hands every once in a while.
Baby, constructive criticism and destructive criticism are real things. If you're always criticizing, you're going to push him away and he's going to end up faking things and that's going to make him unhappy and then the intimacy is going to decline. And whose fault is that going to be? Yeah, because you were comparing. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you're always operating in your comfort zone and you refuse to take risks and you lack intellectual intimacy, you don't go out there and try to learn new things, baby, you're not reaching new opportunities, you're always low in your confidence, you're not really inspiring this person. If this person is trying to grow, and you want to stay and you want to be on social media or on your phone and everybody else's business, and you're not really doing anything to add to his fruition, baby, eventually he's going to grow without you.
Wanting princess treatment. I can't. My one girlfriend was telling me this story that happened to her the other weekend, and she says this guy looked at her in the face and was like, I'm not going to chase you.
Sensational.
But he said, I'm not going to chase you. First,
clearly he's not irrelevant because you're talking about him. See, how does that equate to princess treatment? That's an exaggeration and she's trying to shame him.
well, you need the steps. Second of all, do you want us to give you flowers? Third of all, is it a testosterone thing? Like, I actually don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, if he says that he's not going to chase you, then it simply means that you are not worth the effort to him. And it might be time to move on. This next bro might have got caught slipping.
What are y'all still doing in America? Like, this could be 5:30 on a Thursday night for you, and you just book a friggin' flight.
I'm supposed to be on a date in like 2 hours, but I haven't heard from the guy all day today. So I'm like, is the date still on? But I'm not going to message him and ask him that. I mean, he hasn't said anything, so I'm going to just assume that it's not on and get ready for bed.
Just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I'm trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up.
Wow, I mean, them not showing up for the date might actually be a blessing in disguise. Because you might have just saved some extra time and money that you would have spent on the date. This next one doesn't really seem like she gets it.
I'm 29, babe. Like, we're done. All about the good life, the soft life. I want to live well. Out on anything that causes me stress.
But why were you chasing that at 22 and 23?
Well, you're 22, 23. You don't know what the heck you're doing. You're just like, you think it's exciting, and it's like you realize after it's not actually exciting at all. You're like, all right, I'm out on this. Like, I think back then you think it's exciting, and you think that you don't know what you want at that age, first of all. You don't know yourself well enough.
There is nothing more icky than watching a guy walk out of Starbucks with a Frappuccino in his hand, like sipping on his green straw. Oh my gosh. It's so weird.
coming from. It is normal for these things to happen in relationships.
That is not exactly so normal, because loyalty and honesty are the norms in a healthy relationship. This next one might be a bit of an eye-opener.
This relationship is not going nowhere. I'm clearly not happy, and I've been telling you this for the longest. Like, it's not a joke. I'm not playing. I play about a lot of stuff, but I'm telling you that I no longer want to be with you. It's no talking no more. It's no talking. It was no talking. I can't get through to you. What I'm telling you is I'm happy. I found somebody that I'm happy with and I want to be with. Well, it's over. I can't be with you no more. I'm happy. I'm sorry, I gotta
Hang up. Why the would you break up with that man for?
Because I'm not happy. I clearly just told him that I'm with who I want to be with.
But we wasn't supposed to be together, G. We were just f***ing around, G. Like, what the f*** is wrong with you, bro?
So you don't want to be with me?
Hell no.
You just let me in a whole relationship for you to tell me you don't want to be with me.
That's a W.
You did the loyalty test, right? Could you text my man, please, if you don't mind? And I think she meant to say he hasn't really done anything. I'm just suspicious. And then she sent his ad. I went to his page, seen that he had twists. So I said, I love your twist, LOL. He said, nah, I'm good, love. I said, my bad. I just thought you were cute. He said, you good. I got a girl, though, so I'm good. I was like, I just want to be friends, LOL. He was like, my girl, my only friend. Have a good day, ma'am. And then it's cut off, but I said, all right, well, I want to be cousins. He said, nah, I don't even like my family. I'm good. I said, damn, can I at least get your number just in case? He was like, let me think about it. Hell no, go ahead. I said, okay, so if you don't want to talk, why you keep responding? He said, you right. And then he blocked me. So we love to see it.
Yeah, some were actually saying that him not responding wasn't the best, but it's still the same outcome.
This man clearly is a gentleman who looks like he was raised right. He seems like he knows how to change the tire, and they probably don't, so he's helping them. You're standing right there. Sis, if you don't trust your man, just say that. But when you get an unproblematic king, you're trying to make him feel bad for being an unproblematic king, like he's trying to be helpful. What's the problem?
Yeah, how can people be upset at him for simply helping someone? I mean, that's just basic human decency.
I make $75K a year. That's so cute.
I love these situations, and I want to point this out in case you're missing it. Look how serious she tries to take her.
This economy, I absolutely could not. I don't think that he could afford our groceries.
I could watch this all day. He couldn't afford my groceries. And there it is. He couldn't afford my groceries. And there it is. So just in case you missed it, it's knowledge of this that's causing this.
Well, $75K a year enables you to live pretty comfortably in a lot of places. And it's simply not your responsibility to help someone live lavishly. Next one's got some facts.
Once she show you she don't want you, move on. Because they think that you're going to continue to put forth that effort in them. They think that you're going to continue to, go after them. They think you're going to always, chase them. That's what they think. That's what they want. And when you don't do that, they get pissed off when you're not chasing them and when you're not putting them on that pedestal. If she rejected you in any kind of way, she said, oh, I'll get back to you. I don't know when we can hang out, but I'll let you know. If she did any of that, don't let her trick you by, don't let anything she do deceive you. Don't let anything she do make you excited. She like, nah, it's bull. I just want to play games with you. You already tried to set the date. You already let her know that you're interested. You already did the work. But see, she wants you to go overtime.
Actually likes them. Like, do you know how many unanswered texts I have in my phone? Do you know that the fact I'm responding to you the same business day is a privilege? I don't think they do. I don't think they know.
This main character personality that some of you are taking on is a very unattractive trait. It's giving arrogant, and it's just letting me know that you think I should be on my hands and knees because you texted me back. You think I should treat you extra special, and I should feel like it's a privilege to talk to you. You eat and go to the bathroom just like I do. Guess what? When you take a number 2, it's brown just like mine.
told me to meet him at Osaka's at 6. And so like 6:10, I'm like, I'm on my way, but he never texts back. And I get here, he's nowhere to be found. It's 6:50.
Okay, why didn't she bother to send a confirmation message on the day of the date? It seems like he already moved on to another prospect.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places.
I got a question for everyone. What is the simpiest thing you guys have done?
This girl I was into stayed the night at my house, and well, she ended up going to this guy's house. She told me it was a party, but when I pulled up to pick her up, there was nobody there. And didn't say a word about it.
Went on a date with a girl. She brought her boyfriend.
What the hell?
I sat next to them.
That's terrible. What are you doing?
I was sick one time, and like her friend was taking care of her, and they needed food, so I Ubered Eats food to them. McDonald's, you know.
I would never want you to DoorDash me McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you want then.
Whatever you want then. And how can he just sit next to them? Like, that's just so down bad. Please do not be a pushover.
My friends were making fun of me yesterday because I was saying how my roommate was showing me a love letter that her boyfriend had wrote to her, and I was saying, that's so sweet. I wish someone wrote me love letters. To which my friend of 12 years replied, Alicia, if someone wrote you a love letter, you would send it to Salvation Army. And I was like, you're not wrong, because I tried doing the mushy gushy love letter thing. I wrote my ex a love note one morning when I was leaving his house. He was sleeping. I wrote on a little piece of paper, have a great day, I love you, from Alicia. And he called me later that day and said, Alicia, don't ever do that again. I would have rather you just cleaned my whole house. It was a nice note, but why was my house still a mess when I woke up? Why didn't you clean it for me before I woke up?
I'm not gonna lie, the worst thing about dating apps has to be whenever you feel like you look good and you get matched with something that you never thought existed. I actually was so like in disbelief. I was like, am I f***ing chopped, bro? I actually swiped off the app and turned off my phone, powered my whole phone off, because I just felt like it was just so disrespectful.
Yeah, those apps don't tend to be the best for your self-esteem. So for many, it would simply not be worth it. Next one might be a bit rough.
If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yeah.
On who?
Zac Efron, Josh Bowman, some celebrity, hot celebrity. You turn that down? Couldn't do it.
All right, what if it was all the way around? I know what I'm worth. One night with one celebrity doesn't change who I am. So you wouldn't use it?
Even
There's
if I
no
gave
point.
it to you?
No. Because it sounds like a trap.
Yo, give him a chance. Give him a give him a chance.
Bruh, chill. Listen to what they say. They bump their gums talking about, oh, I don't like him because he cheated this and that. No, they love him. They love him. That's why they keep going back to him. So they can't get enough of him. And cheaters keep them anything but bored.
It's alarming when you see so many great candidates to be a husband get overlooked for someone fun.
When you let them go free and they go and explore different and better options, do not come running your back talking about, oh, I'm sorry, can you help me? I need you. You are essentially exposing the fact that you are a toxic woman.
When she says, you get over it. But Steve Maraboli wrote, I'm not crying because of you. You're not worth it. I'm crying because my delusion of who you were was shattered by the truth who you are.
Yeah, it may not be the best idea to fall in love with someone's potential as it opens you to being let down. And you often don't know a certain number of things about them until you decide to break up. Oh, you're gonna love this next one.
And he said, today, my fiance came to me and said that I have to make a decision between our relationship and the business. This guy in his dorm room in undergrad engineering built an online cloud-based compliance tool for hedge funds with under $250 million to help them reduce their costs. It's subscription service. The guy had a run rate of $5 million. He hadn't even graduated yet. This is fantastic. And then he said, but I have no time. And I never see my fiancée. She wants me to come be with the family on Sundays just once. But I'm doing my compliance downloads on Sundays, and I have to deal with my customers because I got to be back in class at 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Now the class is looking at me saying, okay, big guy, what's the answer? I said, everybody, let's be pragmatic. Which is easier to replace? Your business or your fiancé? And the hit the fan.
See, I'll be the main one saying the worst thing they can say is no. Today I experienced the other side of that. It can get a lot worse than no, an option. And usually when I get denied, it just be like, no, I'm good. I got a boyfriend. Half the time they're from lying, but respectfully, I can handle that. But today, it was worse than a no. You know what I mean? So I DM'd her the date of the wedding. She said, huh? So I sent it again. She said, what's that? I said, oh, that's the date to my brother's wedding. She said, oh, you need a date or something? I said, nah, I figured we just turned into like a dual wedding. You know what I mean? My parents been married 30 years. My brother been with his girl for 10. They about to get married. I can't be the one that rotation of the family. I need a happy home too. You know what I mean? She said, how tall are you? I am 5'6" on a good day. I can't reach the top shelf. You know what I mean? So if you're asking me how tall I am, it's clipped. I have no chance. But anyways, I answered. I said, I'm 5'6" on a good day. I'm thinking she gonna laugh and be like, oh, that's cool. No. She said, why the fuck would your short DM me like I can do something with that? And then blocked me.
Okay, the line he used was actually pretty clean, but there's just some stuff that you cannot control, and do not let them get to you.
I did everything the society told me to do. I worked really hard. I damn near broke my back. I paid all my bills. I put everybody else first. I told men I was independent. I refused to accept gifts and help. I said I was strong. I did it, and I did it to say that I won nothing from it. I literally did not win any special awards. My life has not changed drastically. So now I'm going to reclaim my time, okay? When you see me now, know that I'm a soft babe. Soft like babe, you get it? I'm not Annie. I'm not Jay-Z. This is not a hard knock. That's not my life, okay? And when you see me now, you address me as such, okay? I want to be able to look at me and say, wow, this babe is soft. Wow, this babe likes enjoyment. Wow, this babe has not worked a day in her life. That's what I want you to see me as, okay? And when you see me next, address me as Chief Executive Commander-in-Chief of Soft Like Babes. Good day.
Well, so the thing is I already sent him to the graveyard, so I don't know, like, which number is his.
Stuff like this is why you shouldn't really take matters so seriously. It's just the whole thank you next mentality.
Just value my respect of anything. Yeah. Period.
So you ain't go to Dubai look you for a honey cake?
Got him. Hold on. Wait.
And they thought that when the time came that they did want to settle down, that they would still have all the options that they had when they were 20. But then reality hits, and a lot of them end up childless and single, and not by choice. They're so content with not having children, and they didn't want to get married because the reality is that a lot of them did. Most of them did. And by that point, they just didn't have a choice anymore. And so they had to accept that now they are childless and single. So of course they're going to make the best out of it. But what I don't like is that they're preaching to the younger generation that this is the way to go. Because if they could have chosen otherwise, they would have.
Being optimistic is good, but you gotta be realistic at the same time if you want to achieve your goals, which sometimes might involve lowering the standards a little bit.
I learned that I gotta do what I gotta do for me. You gotta do what you gotta do for you. Whether that's separating yourself or getting deeper in or whatever you need to do, you need to make sure it's for you, because at this point, it's like your move. This ain't everybody else.
talk to him. Oh my God. You are worthy. I know that you can be everything that you aspire to be. And if ever you feel like you can't reach that, I'm here to assist you in any way that you need me to. I want you to trust your intuition. I want you to allow your mind and your heart to coexist. And I want you to know that I am on your team and never against you. Ugh. Y'all, he gonna love me. Shout out to my husband. He gonna love me when he married me. Oh my God.
I mean, it's not that difficult. At the base level, we just want peace, not an obstacle to our success. So less might in fact be more. Next one's proof that we have about 20 times more testosterone.
I once got dosed with a man's amount of testosterone on accident, and I start looking at my boss and my coworkers, and I'm like, oh my God, why do I want to do things with my coworkers? Like, this is making no sense. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? And I go in the bathroom, I'm just like looking at it. I'm just like, put my hands on the countertop, and I'm like, look in the mirror. I'm like, Molly, what's wrong with you? And I was like, oh, testosterone. Oh, shit. Hey, I'm
looking at this man's profile. Why the fuck are there so many pictures of him on his Instagram? That is so unattractive. Huh?
That is worldly, educated, well-traveled, could bring something to the table, rather than somebody that has absolutely no idea about anything in life and really can't contribute anything outside of just being.
The idea of being well-traveled is a giant red flag. It's an Instagram page, and I see pictures of her on a private jet, on a yacht, in multiple different fancy locations. She's in Mykonos here, she's in Paris, she's in Dubai, she's in New York.
And think that like the only thing in the world that is important is to marry a rich man. Excuse me, why do you think you deserve that? Do you think you're ever gonna get a rich man? Why the f would a rich man want you? You're not. Unless you're 10, you're not gonna marry him.
Wow, that one actually caught me off guard. But sometimes a reality check might be necessary to get the right results.
Can I get another drink?
Yeah, sure.
I'll just send again. You pay your bill, you. Are you not gonna buy me a drink? Come on. I know you can cut me off, she's literally like so hot, and she's working on it. I'm working on it. Don't be boring.
Well, I get it.
Got a ball. Come on, you gotta get back. Can you have your number then?
No, well, I've got a girlfriend unfortunately, so.
I'll have your number then.
Can I?
Bye.
You have to keep paying for drinks and then.
You've never paid any more drinks for your birthday, have you?
No.
Well, let's surprise you.
That's a W. Take a to Applebee's, because if you took me somewhere top tier and I was all for you then, and then you call me next week and we pull up at Applebee's, am I going for that? If she don't, pass her up.
Yeah, the place shouldn't really matter so long as they are happy to just be spending time with you. So it really shouldn't be transactional. Next one's pretty great.
Погодка классная, да? А так, что, какие планы на вечер?
Посидеть в парке, погулять и пойти домой.
Понятно. А что, давай в кино сходим вечерком?
Да, как бы у меня дома парень.
А во сколько?
Что во сколько?
Вы со мной? А? Что нет?
Я записывала свой.
Понятно. Я это просто, извините.
We're going to switch it around a little bit. I'm giving you 30 seconds to tell me why I should pick you. So I'm going to go in order. So the first girl, why should I pick you? Carmen.
Because I'm the baddest bitch alive. Period. I'm the epitome of beauty, honey. I'm wifey. I do vibe with you. I'm like, I would look cute next to you, do you not think?
The moment of truth, I got to eliminate one of you. Carmen. And the reason I'm eliminating you, Carmen, is you said you're the baddest girl in the UK, and I'm not even sure if you're the baddest in the room right now. Big man thing. Also,
Babe.
big man thing.
Is getting catfished on all the dating apps. This is why. This is not what I look like. This is what I actually look like. Like, your girl just got out of bed, okay? So watch out on those dating apps because...
My goodness. It's like, how do we know what is actually real and what is not? But we do know that those who take shortcuts won't exactly get the same results. Okay, there's a certain number of truth to this next one.
How much does your boyfriend have to make to become your husband? Probably, I feel like money doesn't really matter as long as they're a good person. But they need to be financially stable. Okay. They need to carry their weight. So if you're looking for an exact number, I would say like 80K as a grown adult. Agreed. 80K. 80K sounds good. I like that. And then would you be making your own money as well? Yes. Of course. Yes. 100%. You got to be financially stable. If he's going to cheat, if he's going to do some stuff, then you got to leave.
Looked up like, what the f*** are you giggling for? I just don't appreciate the eye contact, the head nodding. Like, you need to be looking away when you speak and assist. There's really no need for you to be making that much eye contact. You know, where they're giggling. It's funny. Stay tuned.
Red flags everywhere, because you should be able to enjoy yourself rather than have to walk on eggshells.
If you're not giving as much as you're taking, then it's a problem. It's a problem. And we don't need you any longer to make babies. We don't need you to provide anymore, which even though you should, but we don't need you to do that because we are very capable of doing that on our own. And you can see that statistically because we do, and we have been for many years. And it's just saddening to see that we're struggling out here. We're struggling. And quite honestly, we don't need you for anything. We can take care of ourselves in every aspect. And then when I say every, I mean every. There are things in place for everything.
Stop the cap.
I'm tired of this. And I gotta go out and pretend like I give a f*** about your favorite color. I don't give a f*** about your favorite color. I want to go home. No, actually, I want to go to dinner and then I want to go home and watch Netflix. But no, gotta pretend about your favorite color, about what the f*** you like. I don't care.
Well, there actually is some truth to that because there's just so much nonsense that you're gonna have to deal with if you decide to date nowadays.
Being physically attractive is the prerequisite. That's the primary factor. I don't give a how good a personality is. If I don't find you attractive, we aren't compatible.
You know what I find very unattractive? She's in a relationship, but she's liking pictures of other dudes on Instagram. And you know what's even worse? She follows them and she likes their pictures and they don't follow her back. That's so disgusting.
I got a question, right? So all the single, that they not fresh out of a relationship, they've been single forever. It's just, you know, they just a bad single. I just got a question for y'all. If you so bad, why you can't keep just explain it to me because I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I want to know why you so bad, but don't none of these around. They lay you down, they spray you down, but they don't stay around. Oh, we ain't looking for no. Maybe we want to be single. I mean, explain it to me. You know what I mean? I just want to know why you could freak them, but you can't keep them. Please just let me know. Right.
Well, at the very least, she decided to take different pictures for each of them. But it's just so easy for them to talk to multiple options these days.
So you trying to tell me at 53, it's just over for me?
Why did you leave a 6-year relationship?
I left a 6-year relationship because after 6 years, I was tired of asking, take me on a date. Let's go out. I look pretty. Let's do something. This guy worked the whole time we were together and it's fine. But like, I work too. I don't live to work.
But what she didn't understand is that the work helps ensure a better future. So in most cases, you can have it all. Hope you enjoy these clips and don't forget to check out the links in the video description and the video above me.